Hello my Libra Scorpios, it's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I'm here with your love reading for the month of January 2019. Happy New Year's. Alright, before we get into the reading, I would like to say the order that I do these, I do regular readings first, and I do cusp readings a couple days after, and that will not change, okay? And also, if you don't know what a cusp is, or you don't know if you're one, just look in the description box, all the answers are there. Alright, so let's get into your crystals. I would like to say I feel like your Libra energy is the scattered energy who has a lot more going on than the Scorpio energy, because I did the other half of Libra and it was the same, pretty much kind of the same crystal. So I feel like it's your Libra side that is doing all this, okay? So anyways, your crystals for this month are Ammonite, Pyrite, Red Jasper, Garnet. Calming, communicating, cleansing, clearing. All these C's. All right, energizing, practical, skills, energizing, accelerating. You have, see what I mean? It's calming, then you go to energizing, then you go to accelerating, then you go back to calming. You know what I'm saying? So it's like up and down energy here. So, all right, so let me read what's going on. 7th house love. Use a buoyant and optimistic approach in any sort of relationship discussion. Always be truthful. Okay? Optimistic, but truthful. Concerns with relationships and partnerships need to be soothed. Alright? So we're needing to soothe out and heal some issues with our relationships. Relationships might take more effort than expected. Don't put your partner on pedestals. So I'm seeing there needs to be a lot of attention towards people who are already in a connection here. And also we have people in partnerships are likely to irritate you. Okay, so you guys are having a lot going on with the person that you are dealing with. It is a lot of up and down energy between the two of you. Alright. Shadow energy. We have the Lovers. Some of you, this is a new person that you're trying to figure out, and others of you, it's, you know, it's a lover, but it's, some of you is based off a friendship, or you need to go back to what made you meet up in the first place, what brought you together in the first place. Okay, that will get you back to that peace that you are looking for. It's going back to the beginning of the good times. Okay, the good times. And you mean sometimes that's what you have to do. It's like, we go through all this fussing and fighting, these disagreements, these different opinions, but it's like, how did we even get to liking or loving each other? And that's what you go back to. That's what you reconnect to. Okay? And for others of you, if you're single with the Lovers, we do have you. We have a couple people here popping up for you. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, and a little fire sign that you may meet. All right, and a Leo. Okay? Let's go into it. Let's see what the energy is for you guys. We have you at the World card. All right, so this is an open energy, but this is a very attractive energy as well too. The World is about completions and chapters. So are we opening, are we closing, or are we still going through this, trying to make this chapter a sequel? Okay. Because what it looks like is we're having, in January, we're going to have a couple rough patches with partners or dating. Just, they may be at a different space than you are. I tell a lot of people sometimes it's not you, it's personal. You know, you may be at the World card, they may be at the Ten of Wands, you know, and you can't really merge that, because it's like, I'm happy, and they're like, I'm stressed out, you know, and it's kind of hard to make those go together. That's why somebody is going to be a little irritated, maybe a little envious, a little jealous, a little sad, disappointed, and maybe they're not at the point where they want it to be. Those could be a couple issues that you guys are dealing with as well. Okay, so you may have some new things coming into your life, all types of new opportunities, and it's kind of making you bump heads. Okay, or you've had a focus or some type of achievement in your life to where your partner, they haven't quite, you know, got where you have gotten, but there's some type of clashing between the two of you. Whether you just met somebody or not, it's the level of elevation that you guys may not be equal right now. Okay, So, where are we headed to? We're headed to happiness. We're headed to the sun here. Some of you, this is some type of some of you have got some type of wonderful recognition, maybe a job promotion. You're just beautiful. You're just feeling more attractive. You have a high confidence about yourself. New but good. And for some of those who I said it's your Libra side that has all this chaos, I really feel like it is, and I feel like your Scorpio side is kind of helping you, because I think I had a really good reading for Scorpios. I think it changed a little bit. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But light at the end of the tunnel type of thing. Because I know the Scorpio side have been going through a lot of things just as well as Sagittarius with the whole Saturn and stuff. So I feel like what the issue really is, without really pulling a lot of cards, is you and your mate, or you or the people that you are meeting, you may connect, but where you are personally is off. And it does start to affect, you know, people and how they feel about themselves and about their partner. And it's like, if we're together, or I'm getting to know you, I don't feel like I'm better than you, and you shouldn't feel, you know, as if I think that. Okay? So the foundation is the Three of Pentacles. Look, working together, that's the obstacle. Unity, common goals. When you have the Three of Pentacles, it's, yes, you're separate people. Yes, you have different creative ways. You have different ways of you feel like doing things, but you have to put it together to create one common goal. And that common goal is to be in a relationship or get things to work for the both of you. That's where you have that pyramid effect. I'm coming from this way, you're coming from that way, but that tip, that's us. That's you and I. But the thing about it is, if we're working together, if this is teamwork, nobody can finish before the other person. We have to finish at the same time. And so I feel like what's going on with some of you guys is there's more of a competition than trying to, you know, there's more of a competition between you and the other person. Somebody's feeling like they need to, like it's a competitive sport, you know, because you're in a really, really good place. But it's not an envious, like, oh, I can't believe that. But it's kind of like, you know how you look at somebody and where they are, then you kind of look at yourself and you're like, man, wow. You know, it's kind of that type of energy. But it's like, I'm here with you if we could just get to this, we're both trying to get to the top of the pyramid. But I'm willing to work with you. So it's definitely about collaboration. But somebody is going to be irritated with the other person. Okay? So as we keep going, let's look at the past here. All right, we have Judgment, and that's realizing something here. You have a lot of majors. We have 3 majors, and I've only flipped over 4 cards. So there's a lot of important things that have happened in your life that may not have anything to do with the love part, but it looks like it's making everything better. But definitely some truth about yourself, or about the connection and in the world and the environment around you. Okay? You've let go of something. There's some forgiveness here too. Somebody's resisting to just get on one accord here. Some of you it was a third party interference, and some of you it's not, it wasn't even a third party interference. It's like maybe a job. But there's something else that's intervening in between you and this person. Like there's something in between the middle of you. Your partner's energy is more unbalanced, and you're pretty good. Now this could be vice versa, but getting you on the same accord. It's like somebody's went towards their calling, and then the other person ignored their calling. So you guys are like on a different page, a different chapter. and it's like somebody has to play catch up. Okay, so even if you are single, it may be like this with somebody that you meet. Like you would, it's almost like a different vibration, but just different alignments, and trying to, you know, still work it out. So next we have, you know, the future events of the two of you. This is crazy. So we have the death energy here. Death energy and disappointment. Somebody doesn't want to cooperate. Death energy and the Three of Swords. Somebody wants to quit. We do have Scorpio energy. We have you. We have Leo and water energy. I don't know why I'm just hearing jealousy, but it may not, it may bother you. I just heard I give up. So whether it's you or the other person, somebody's giving up. Somebody, which is whoever at the world energy, which is supposed to be you, you're headed, and your mindset is very positive, and it's headed to what's more aligned with you. Okay? And this other person is just like they ignored maybe something that you guys were going through. It's like they've ignored things. They probably have like a really big ego about things, and you know, there's regret there and hesitation on coming together, because the obstacle is the Three of Pentacles. It's being mutual, heading to a common goal. So you on a personal level are great. The relationship is not. And that leads to major disappointments. The relationship is headed towards a separation. It may not be a breakup, but it's headed toward like a separation, or even if you don't end, it's heading towards somebody being upset or disappointed or jealous, because somebody's really, really shining. Somebody's outshining their partner or will. So this is why those crystals was saying, you know, there's a kind of a need to give attention. You know, somebody's going to be irritated. What else were we getting over here? And that's why I had like energizing and calming, because in what else did I have? Communicate. Because that's why I'm saying one person is excelling faster than the other, and it's throwing off the whole connection. What did I have? Yeah, irritating you. Yeah, relationships take more effort than expecting. So that's already telling me this is going to take a lot of work. Concerns with the relationship and partner need to be soothed. Yeah, like there's something that somebody needs some reassurance, is what I'm thinking. Somebody needs reassurance that their spot is secure. If not, there looks like there's going to be some type of separation, or somebody may even speak of maybe separating. Yeah, it calls for communication, definitely. Somebody needs reassurance. Somebody is outshining the other person. Okay, so how to get over what is holding you back? It's the Justice card. It's to try to, like, you know, make it feel fair. I mean, I don't know how else to say that. That's kind of that's a toughie. That's kind of tough. Make it, adjust it to where it feels comfortable for the other partner, the other party. This is like one person getting 6-figure job, and then, you know, the other one has like, you know, a 4-figure job. You know what I'm saying? Like a 4-figure job. It's something that's killing the ego. Okay? And how to change what is to what should be. Have a lot of fighting energy, but somebody's still trying to fight, have their guards up over the other person is actually where you don't need to go. Because I feel like you're trying to go in the right direction and turn this around. Some of you are just going to be like, hey, well, whatever. Because there's going to be so many opportunities for some of you, and you're going to be in such a good space that it's like you don't have, it's like you have to let it go, because happiness is just raining over your head, and it may not be raining over their head. This is different. But if you're wanting this relationship or connection, you're going to have to make them feel comfortable. That's why they were saying soothe your partner. Okay? Alright guys, see you later.